Hello, water signs. Welcome to the Power of Three and your Hocus Pocus message for March 2024. I'm sure a lot of you are not newbies to Hocus Pocus messages, but we are going to do it as just a smidge different this time by kind of controlling the energy a little more. How we're going to do it is, of course, I'll let you know the decks that we're using, but the overall energy, including the Lord's message, is going to be about you guys, okay? And what it is about you that said person doesn't like, that irritates them, whatever it is, okay? And then we're going to look at how and or in what way that has affected you. So without further ado, guys, let's just get started with your Hocus Pocus message, okay? From our Heavenly Father, watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. Comes from Matthew chapter 26, verse 41. So you see the struggle that's here, which happens to people. But what I'm getting here, and what I got right away, was that it doesn't seem to matter what kind of struggle or what kind of trouble you find yourself in, water signs. You always find a way out. You're always helped. There's always, you come out unscathed. So, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this is your energy. You manage to get through the hard times, no matter what. Now, your overall energy is from the Making Magic Oracle. You got safe and happy travel, protection from harm when journeying, which, you know, this is what this looks like. And trouble can come on a journey, right? The journey of life itself, or even if you find yourself out and away from home, something happens, you manage to get out of it. Protection from harm when journeying. So this is the overall energy. So you seem to be safe and sound wherever you go, no matter what. Now the supporting energy is coming from the little unicorn deck. And you got, it's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just the way you are. Pretty straightforward. You seem to manage through the weirdest situations, that probably things maybe happen to you, water signs, that are, you know, strange, unheard of, like once in a lifetime, and you manage to struggle and get through it. But we're going to see here how this is actually physically affecting you. We're using the soul connections when two hearts meet, because this could be anybody, right? Remember that this could be a lover or a friend or a sibling or somebody you don't even know very well. We'll see what comes out. We'll see how, because this is what, the fact that you're different, okay? The fact that you seem to be protected no matter what, wherever you go. It irritates somebody. They don't like it. Let's see. For Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for March 2024. Thank you, Holy Spirit of Jesus, Divine Archangels, excuse me, my spirit guides, and my Earth Tribe for being here with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and their Hocus Pocus message, Soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. So this is somebody that maybe in the past you guys didn't do so well because of this. Maybe there was just a dark energy around you all the time. but you managed to get through it. And maybe they admire that and they want to come back. Maybe they admire those differences in you now, where at the time made things too difficult. It was too much of a struggle, too much of a temptation. You don't fall for temptation. Maybe that's why things didn't work out back then. But if you were meant to be with this person and they are part of your soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another, that would feel like a hocus pocus energy on your life. If somebody can't accept you as you are, even though they might even love you. Let's see. What else for the water signs, please, for the hocus pocus message? How else has this been affecting them? Trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. So maybe because you're different and you do things in a non-traditional way, this soul connection, it was maybe the right person but not the right time. One more, please, for the water signs. March 2024. Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. So again, right person, perhaps wrong time. And those boundaries, they're important. Because it's not like the person, see, obviously this person would like to come back and cross that boundary. But they have to do it in the right way. They have to accept the fact that you're protected. You do things differently, and they can't figure out why things always work out for you when traditionally the way you do things, it shouldn't work out at all. I don't know. This is the vice versa tarot, so we're going to clarify this hocus pocus message and see what else comes out here. It's like a hocus pocus energy, a dark energy, a temptation to flee because it's the easier thing to do, but yet it's where you belong, or your person, okay? The difference in you, the way you do things. Let's see what comes out under soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. Why is that here for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, please? The Chariot. Look at this. Reversed. Which means that somebody is well, they're leaving. Which means they left. Somebody that has left your life will be returning. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Maybe this is you in the Chariot, going to reconnect with a soul mate. Trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Because your ways are so different. Yet unexplainably protected, things seem to work out for you. They don't trust it. They don't trust you. Clarify trust, please. Why is that here for water signs? Ten of Wands. reversed. So you see, if you turn it around, you can see that they are reaching their destination. The burden is over. They're there. They can drop that load anytime. But right here, because it's reversed, they are not around that corner yet. They can't see. So they're still carrying the burden of possibly not trusting the fact that they belong there. They belong with you. You belong with them. They just have to trust. Let's see. Or getting past that boundary of returning and learning to trust. Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. Especially if this person is returning or you are returning to somebody. Respecting those boundaries. King of Cups reversed. This is your energy. So you could possibly be I feel like the fact that it's reversed in this particular case under boundaries is being sensible. It's not that you're not open, but there's boundaries, you see, but there's a dolphin behind them. See right there, there's a dolphin. Dolphins are happy and they're friendly for the most part, right? So I feel like it's your energy of, yes, I care, yes, I'm interested, but there's boundaries. Okay, you can't just come slamming back in my way. You have to respect how I do things. You have to respect how I am. So you're willing to listen. You're willing to give them a chance, perhaps. Now let's grab the Hocus Pocus deck and see just exactly what they have been throwing at you. You know, it's a burden for both of you if there's not trust in the relationship, right? Safe and happy travel with It's Okay to Be Different. So, give us the energy on the water signs person and how this really irritates them. They dislike, distrust the water signs. Logic could be about everything about life, perhaps. Ace of Cups. So you see, this it is love. It is the start of love. Like I say, I feel like just because two people belong together doesn't mean that something's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Absolutely nothing. So, it's just a matter of whether you and or your person are going to figure that out. The Chariot reversed under Soul. I feel like a sense of you and or them following where your soul leads, which is probably back to each other. The Magician. All the elements are there. All the right stuff is there. It is meant to be. It's just a matter of making it happen. Somebody biting the bullet and getting in their vehicle and going back where they came from. Going back to where they once were. Ten of Wands. And the Hocus Pocus here, I feel, is this heavy burden. Okay? There's a burden at the top here of temptation. There's a burden here of carrying a heavy load. And that could be of thoughts and emotions, or feeling like you're not, you know, you left because you didn't feel that was right, or they left you. But now it's a burden because they want to come back. 5 of Pentacles, see? The burden is being out now in the cold. Out as a lone wolf and not happy about it. They're probably a little bit controlling, and they have to learn that you have to have those boundaries, but still be open and still care. 7 of Pentacles for pumpkins in this deck. This is waiting. Waiting for the pumpkins to be ready to pick, right? For the harvest. There's a right time. And with those boundaries in place, the person knows that they have to approach you in the right way, in the right time. Just like you would wait and not pick something too soon, or it won't be right. Maybe there's time needed here. Time to set those boundaries in place. Bottom of the deck. King of Cups, here twice. This is your energy, the water energy, King of Cups. You do care. Of course you do. But you have to care about yourself as well. When you know that somebody's trying to control because they don't like, they don't trust your decision making, because you get yourself into situations somehow, but yet you always end up getting out of them. You can never figure it out, how you do it, why, right? Why would that work out? If I did that, that wouldn't work out. It wouldn't work out that way. It bugs them. So hooking up into an Ace of Cups with somebody like that would be difficult. I feel like this person has stepped back from you, water signs, and the differences between you. But now they want to come back. And again, it could be vice versa. So take it how it applies. It's general, right? So now we're going to get you. Oh, no, we're not. Because you know what? I forgot something. My apologies. We are doing, I'm getting some letters because we want to see if your person's initial comes out. Okay, so let's see what comes out. We have a U, and we have a Z, G, D, E, M, F, R. Perhaps your person's initials came out, and it just gives you some little extra confirmation. Please give the water signs the message they need the most to take away from their Hocus Pocus message, March 2024, for their highest good. Close this energy out safely. Thank you so much. God will lead the way. See? Somebody's off. God is leading the way. They were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders and by the power of God's Spirit. Comes from Romans chapter 15, verse 19. Again, those boundaries, they mean a lot. And people can learn a lot of lessons by being put on the other side of somebody's boundaries and learning how to treat them, how they feel truly by being put behind boundaries, being faced with how they really feel, questions, answers, They're figuring out that they belong with you, despite the differences. Things have to be approached in the right time, in the right way, which is being led by God, which is exactly what's happening here. It's pretty awesome, actually. It's been a process. It's been difficult. But you learn a lot about yourself through the process. And then when things do come together and there is a reconnection, it'll be that much more wonderful. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this has been brought forth in the way that God intended for your highest good. And that if you do enjoy this and want to support the channel, it's free to like and subscribe and commenting if you feel you want to do so. And for the record, your salvation, that's free too. Till I see you again. Bye for now.